आइए डिस्कस करते हैं पावर रिसोर्सेज। अबाउट पावर, विदाउट पावर लाइफ इज इम्पॉसिबल। बगैर पावर का, एनर्जी के स्रोत का, एनर्जी का जीवन की कल्पना नहीं कर सकते हैं। अगर आपको इलेक्ट्रिसिटी चाहिए, बल्ब जलाना है तो विद्युत ऊर्जा की ज़रूरत पड़ेगी। कोई भी काम करना है आपको, या फिर एक न्यूक्लियर रिएक्टर बनाना है तो वहाँ भी ये फिजन की ज़रूरत पड़ेगी। यू नीड द एनर्जी ऑफ द न्यूक्लियस। उस तरीके से नाउ सौर एनर्जी, सौर ऊर्जा की बात आ रही है। नाउ यू कैन गेट द एनर्जी फ्रॉम द सन, सिमिलरली यू कैन गेट द एनर्जी फ्रॉम द विंड और द टाइड्स। सो विदाउट एनर्जी लाइफ इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल। वेदर इट इज़ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, लाइट, कहीं भी आपको चाहिए तो बगैर बिजली का काम चलेगा नहीं। अगर रिसर्च करना है या फिर सैटेलाइट लॉन्च करना है या जो भी टेक्नोलॉजी आप करेंगे, जो भी एक्टिविटीज़ करेंगे, एनर्जी तो चाहिए। क्योंकि खाना कैसे बनेगा? अगर एलपीजी ना हो तो खाना ही नहीं बनेगा। तो किसी न किसी रूप में एनर्जी इज़ इंडिस्पेंसेबल टू अस। ऊर्जा हमें चाहिए ही। तो अभी हम देखेंगे कि पावर रिसोर्सेज मीन ऊर्जा के क्या क्या रिसोर्सेज हैं। लेट अस सी। ये पावर और एनर्जी plays a vital role in our lives. We also need power for industry, agriculture, transport, communication, and defense. Power resources may be broadly categorized as conventional and non-conventional resources. Now come to conventional sources. Conventional sources of energy are those which have been in common use for a long time. Firewood and fossil fuels are the two main conventional energy sources. Firewood, it is widely used for cooking and heating. In our country, more than 50% of the energy used by villagers comes from firewood. See this table. Here is the oil and here is the natural gas. Now oil advantages: easier to transport, this one. Next, basis of petrochemical industry. Disadvantages: depletion of oxygen due to oil spills and gas leakage. Pollutants released caused acid rain is the point. Exploration of new fuel is not easy. These are the disadvantages. Then come to the natural gas advantages: easier to transport through pipelines, cleaner than oil and coal, cheaper than oil. Now here the conventional sources of energy. See here the firewood advantages: easy access, provides energy to a large number of people. Disadvantages: collection is time consuming. यानी जो भी हमारे फायरवुड होते हैं उसे इकट्ठा करने में थोड़ा समय ज़्यादा लगता है। पॉल्यूटिंग भी है, प्रदूषण को भी प्रमोट करता है। प्रदूषण जो उसमें एमिशंस होते हैं गैस का, आल्सो लीड टू द पॉल्यूशन, इन्वायरमेंटल पॉल्यूशन, एयर पॉल्यूशन। प्रमोटिंग ग्रीन हाउस इफेक्ट, ये हमारा जो फायरवुड है इससे ग्रीन हाउस इफेक्ट भी होता है। डिफॉरेस्टेशन, जाहिर है कि अगर लकड़ी चाहिए तो ठीक है, जंगल जाकर सूखी लकड़ी को आप इकट्ठा कर ले, लेकिन कभी कभी पेड़ भी काट दिए जाते हैं, पेड़ की डाली काट दिए जाते हैं। तो इससे क्या होगा कि पेड़ का भाव होगा, जंगल का भाव होगा, तो फिर क्या होगा, हमारा इन्वायरमेंट प्योर नहीं रहेगा और फिर हमें कई तरह का सामना करना पड़ेगा हेल्थ में, या फिर अगर पेड़ अगर नहीं रहेंगे तो आपको फल भी नहीं मिलेंगे, फूल भी नहीं मिलेंगे। नेक्स्ट, कम टू द कोल एडवांटेजेस। extensively available. Next point, efficient conversion to electricity. Disadvantages, polluting source, bulky to transport, right? Here see the hydel power. Advantages, non-polluting, this one, promotes irrigation and fishing, and it's cheap, सस्ता है। We are talking of hydel power. Disadvantages, displacement of local community. स्वाभाविक है कि हमारा जो जहाँ पर ये हाइडल पावर प्लांट लगेगा वहाँ से वहाँ की जो आबादी होगी उसको विस्थापित करना पड़ता है। इनडेट स्लो, एक्सपेंसिव टू अ सेटअप। ये जो हमारा हाइडल प्रोजेक्ट होता है वो उसका जो सेटअप होता है या फिर मेंटेनेंस कॉस्ट होता है कंपैरेटिवली ज़्यादा होता है। Remains of plants and animals which were buried under the earth for millions of years got converted by the heat and pressure into fossil fuels. Fossil fuels such as coal, petroleum and natural gas are the main sources of conventional energy. The reserves of these minerals are limited. The rate at which the growing world population is consuming them is far greater than the rate of their formation. So these are likely to be exhausted soon. Remains of plants and animals which were buried under the earth for millions of years got converted by the heat and pressure into fossil fuels. Fossil fuels such as coal, petroleum and natural gas are the main sources of conventional energy. The reserves of these minerals are limited. The rate at which the growing world population is consuming them is far greater than the rate of their formation. So these are likely to be exhausted. Okay. Now come to the coal. This is the most abundantly found fossil fuels. Its use as a domestic fuel in industries such as iron and steel, steam engines, and to generate electricity. Electricity from coal is called the thermal power. The coal which we are using today was formed millions of years ago when giant ferns and shafts got buried under the layers of earth. Coal is therefore referred to as buried sunshine. The leading coal producer of the world are China, United States of America, Germany, Russia, South Africa and France. The coal producing areas of India are Raniganj, Jharia, Dhanbad and Bokaro in Jharkhand. Now this is the thermal power station, just a view. Petroleum. The petroleum that keeps your car running as well as the oil that keeps your cycle from squeaking both began as a thick black liquid called petroleum. It is found between the layers of rocks and is drilled from oil fields located in offshore and coastal areas. This is then sent to refineries which process the crude oil and produce a variety of products like diesel, petrol, kerosene, wax, plastics and lubricants. Petroleum and its derivatives are called black gold. Remember. as they are very available. The chief petroleum producing countries are Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Qatar. The other major producers are United States of America, Russia, Venezuela, and Algeria. The leading producers in India are Digboi in Assam, Bombay Highway in Mumbai, and the deltas of Krishna and Godavari rivers. Now, word origin, the word petroleum is derived from Latin words petra meaning rock, oleum meaning oil. So petroleum means rock oil. अब आए नेचुरल गैस को देखें. Natural gas is found with petroleum deposits and is released when crude oil is brought to the surface. It can be used as a domestic and industrial fuel. Russia, Norway, UK, and Netherlands are the major producers of natural gas. In India, Jaisalmer, Krishna Godavari Delta